saying. What, you about to rip it right back out the socket?
It is out. Poor little Kevin. He seems so fragile.
No, what? I lost my phone again.
She had it in her phone.
I don't see it in there.
Oh no. They keep deleting YouTube on your phone.
I know, and I need it on there.
Because Bun keeps watching those videos.
Okay. So let's see about this feather. Yeah, somebody's feather also could be foreign here. Like these people already died and they made new models that are like African and stuff like this or Mexican so that they can gain power here. That's why I said it's not prejudice if I say from my beliefs that I will never take on something or I don't want to date anybody that's African or something like this. Because it's more than just talking about race or somebody like race baiting or whatever, but I know what it entails for somebody with my lineage and my mission here to do so. It's not mandatory for me to marry anybody. Again, after whatever this train wreck is. Because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to, it's like these people marrying people at a distance or people from online just saying, oh, I want to marry that other online bitch. We're not the same. Just because I'm on YouTube, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm on YouTube giving a message. I don't even have enough following to be calling myself a YouTuber. Hold on one second. Um, yeah. I also wanted to get on here real quick and talk about homelessness in the Americas of people that's actually in a home. A lot of people like try to use this. I think this is a ploy that these people use too. These people that's miraculously getting paid or they be getting money, but they call themselves homeless or living in a car or something like this, especially doing tarot. Um, the heck? Okay. That these are paid agents just pretending to be. It's the sympathy because most of the time these people don't have a soul. You know, most of the time these people don't have a soul or something. Um, and they need something else attached to them, like something that's obvious, as a barrier to get people to feel bad for them and, support them on their mission. Most of the time, these are people that are in trouble for the very things that they're talking about, and they're not done doing them. They're still doing them. All right. These are also people here. Yeah, we got yeah on. These are also people that are in some of these families, or these are like the strongest demons because they're the oldest demons. they're the oldest demons in the family, and a lot of times there's ties with like these men, like in your family, maybe your father or uncle or something was in love with these women at some point in time before they passed away. Some of these men passed away at the hands or the arms of these women. And then the girls like me that and then the girls like me that can see, these are the ones that they beheaded as children. They castrated, cut off, did some kind of damage or something like this. Or it's about like these people that did spell work to remove somebody from an estate, like in the future. Somebody, say somebody left me on the wheel for my grandfather's house before he passed away or something. Or he's like, oh, this grandchild or something is the one that's going to inherit this. Or these people are in touch with the other realm or the other side, and they're the ones that, bring the messages through. It's like somebody had already done something to somebody to remove them from being a part of this circle of information that will be coming out right now to enlighten people.
Good night.
Good night. Um, okay. So some of these people know exactly why, if they were really homeless, I know why you're homeless. Some of these people could be forever young versions of your grandparents. They're wanderers or whatever like this. Okay. I was thinking about the A energy because I'm gonna start calling it the Adadale syndrome. All right. Um, there's this movie with this girl in the name Adadale that she met a guy or whatever. She started liking him. She ended up going home to meet his parents. Come to find out that his father knew who she was right away when he saw her. And he was like, and then he's like, I just don't know what's going. I knew a lady. I was close with this lady, when I was younger, and she looked just like you. And he's like, oh, what's her name? And she said Adele or whatever the name is. She was like, oh, that's my mom or whatever. And he was like, oh my god. And then she was like, yeah, she passed away or whatever. But she knew she knew that it was her. You know what I'm saying? She knew that it was her. And I think some at some point that worked for a minute, but I think the dad knew. I want to at some point in time the dad knew that it was a lie and that it was actually her. And she was like, oh, I had to go, like she was about to flee again and start just move to another city or another state and start over. Because if she met people randomly like that, that's what she would do, is just leave and go somewhere else. Okay. So somebody could be trying to put that syndrome on me or you, but it's really a grandparent or something like this that suffers from mortal, and they want you. You've been. It's almost like you've been living too comfortable, and this is also some type of abuse. It's like you've been living too comfortable in your skin as one of us without being detected. But this ain't like I knew and I'm walking around and I had to find different ways over the centuries to. No, this is like a group of people. If it were to be that case with me, this like these group of people know who I am or what I am, and they just were gonna refuse to tell me because there might be some type of protection or finances or something for these type of people when they find themselves in these type of situations, and they don't want me or you to get it, but it's really this grandmother that's one of those. You see what I'm saying? Um, okay. It's something like this. So they know that the big thing right now would be like, oh, Jesus doesn't have a home. But this is somebody that feel like they're not at home in their own home. It's not necessarily somebody that's homeless. So they're gonna play on that shit all day. And that's why y'all trying to get this person back in my energy, because this person can't see nothing. They can't feel nothing. I know that you got my phone cloned or my iPad or something. You were the one that was around here hanging with this masculine before I think that he died around COVID. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. This could also be somebody that I put on my Facebook last night that somebody had drowned the child. Like when I was doing the after I did this video, I'm like, what the hell was this? like we're blocking somebody from seeing something and celebrating. All right, because this is what I was getting that somebody babysat, somebody was pregnant here. I'm thinking this is the sharing energy because who was pregnant around the time of me? I had my baby, and then the so-called stepmother, my dad's girlfriend, ended up getting pregnant. She was like 46 or 47 years old. This could also be how long ago somebody took my, okay, and used it, try to use it to produce some seed or something like this. But it's almost like this is the only other person, people that babysit my children is in-laws, like my in-laws, my dad, his girlfriend, maybe one of my play sisters, maybe maybe one of my play sisters or something. It was rarely ever one of my friends or one of my play sisters, or I'm not gonna say that my daughter, especially my oldest daughter, I'm not gonna say that she was never at my cousin or my play sister's house. It just wasn't that long, and it wasn't like that. The most people that I entrusted was my in-laws and my dad and his girlfriend, his wife or whatever, in their household, right? So I was thinking, if this is about taking a crown or something like this, just so I can't have nothing, this is like somebody feeling like they got the air, like jealous. It was like jealousy or whatever about me having my child. And I think that the person didn't want this father or this feather to be all doting over the baby, because every day he get home from work, he would want to see the baby. I was still living with them when I first had the child. And he would get home and he want to see the baby, want to see the baby. And then all of a sudden they was going to break up, and me and my dad was going to go our separate way. But then she was on birth control, even though she was in her 40s. I didn't understand that, but I mean, to each his own. For like 46 years old or something. And then she ended up being pregnant. Okay. And it's almost like here. That's why I'm thinking that somebody could have turned somebody into a boy, even. Somebody could have drowned this child here, or did something to my child, or this is if one of my children drowned, whether this is mentally, emotionally, physically, it's like this person was carrying this baby in their womb, thinking I have the next heir in my belly, and got rid of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like turn the child into a demon at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I feel like, again, whatever they got pregnant with, this was not the fortunate child. Even the child that the person was, even the child, if this was my daughter, my firstborn, even if they did this, a drowning ritual to my child, none of these people were the ones that was the Hierophant. None of these people were the ones that's the Wheel of Fortune. And then we got the King of Staffs or the King of Swords, or that's supposed to go into the legal department to make like a judge or something. None of these people. Okay. We also got the dog here. We got the woman that is not in the legal something. The baby that was in her stomach is not the fortunate one. And this dog or whatever here, or this loyal person to me that was not loyal. Okay. This Hierophant in reverse, this Taurus. All three of these people have gotten a hold of this splendor here. See these three pentacles? But it was neither one of them. Whatever this was, this stunt with China here, was to block me from getting what's due to me in my kingdom. Because again, on the real cards, this is my coat of arms for my family. And again, when we're talking about this council of people, everybody in the family don't get to be on this council. The people that's on this council is the people like me that wake up like this, those chosen ones by God that everybody was looking at before you even knew that they was looking at you, and they know just exactly who the fuck it is. You understand? Because of your light or whatever, or because of my light. They knew what I was coming in. They were already entertaining all the other family members that were stealing my stuff over the years that I didn't know nothing about. Like, I would be the only one that's not tapped into whatever this circle is in the family as Truman. You understand? So I can't see what they see, or as the Holy Spirit. I can't see that they will witches and snakes and stuff like that until I step out of the scene. I know that y'all got Beauty 9419 tapped into my energy right now. That's why you sending me the song "Am I Not Human?" And that's why you just sent me the song that I am the champion when you're not. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why you sent me the song 1 second ago. I am the champion. So you're taunting me. Look, am I not human? Okay. Somebody saying that they living on prayer, but I don't know to what. And somebody can't stop the feeling because they feel like they the winner. And then we got I See You. Okay. These are all songs in the last 10 minutes. All right. We got Unbreakable Love. There was another Can't Stop the Feeling. Oh, maybe I was on the other station. Okay. And I Am Champion. And then this is his Lil John, because that would be your mother, probably. Okay. And you said to come get me, so I got up and followed her to the floor. Okay. So this is either them talking about the me that they kidnapped and tried to kill, okay, or cut off, or this grandmother that you connected to, and these people was never mother and son. These people was never mother and son. These people were in swinger relationships or something in some of these families. It's either or. And they were all just holding and blocking on the house, because even if it says about honor, after okay, even if it's saying about the house the honor house, which would be my grandfather's house, that was for those people to leave out of that house when I got to the age where I could take it over. Even if this is talking about girls or boys, that would be the men that's supposed to leave the house at a certain age and get their own thing. But my two youngest uncles, they stayed in that house at least to a certain extent until they was dead. And my one of my aunties, okay, the supposed aunties, but I felt like it was just for me not to be in that house. So those are the boys are supposed to leave their mother and father's house and cleave on to their wife. The girl, it don't say for the girl to leave the father's house and cleave on to the husband. So I feel like it's something else going on, because China has something to do with this Adriana sister. So either China, this man, that man, okay, one of these Asian men that be in the media, can't remember what his name is, that look like LaRasha Washington, okay, Goddess 23 and Me, that y'all did something to the original, possibly y'all got that seed from me and Sophia or something like this. Y'all spliced our DNA, you made that, and then you gave that to the father, and y'all made them Asian. You did something like this, okay? And that's one of the people that you were allowing to work in the justice system to make sure these people got away with robbing me for 20 something years. It just point blank period. But these people are not, they're strangers. They're not supposed to be in the house of Judah or the judicial system. These people were never supposed to be in the judicial system for it to work properly, for people to get justice here, the righteous ones or the right ones to get justice. But this is a ritual, y'all. This could have happened to anybody. If you found yourself in a situation where it's like this, a 50-year-old woman is having a baby after you had a baby, your stepmother or your sister or something like this. Like, damn, bitch, how you went all these years or whatever, how you even this age having I didn't even think about that. It's like you already went through menopause. So they would have had to do. So this is when I'm thinking about like the Jean Benet Ramsey energy, the specific part to John about what his daughter was. They daughter was found dead in the basement, or Patsy's daughter, or whatever this is. But where did John's daughter go? See, this could also be why I had why with my first daughter I had a rip in my water bag, and I had to go to the hospital when the day that my dad and his so-called wife went out of town to go to South Carolina or whatever. I woke up my boy. I said, "Can my boyfriend stay just in case something happened?" Because I was 9 months pregnant already, about to give birth any day. And the day that they left, my fucking water bag started leaking. and it was trickling down my leg just like this, just like a it was trickling down my leg just like this. And I said, "Oh, I think we have to go to the hospital." And I called. They said, "No, no, no." And then I said, "Yeah, I'm coming anyways." They tested me with a little strip to see if that was fluid. They said it was not. They sent me back home. The next day, I think they sent me back home. And then when I came back to the hospital, they said, "Oh, dang, it was fluid." And so I had an open water bag for a whole week until my next appointment. I had a broken water bag into my next appointment. Okay. So I think I had bacteria vagnosis or something when I went in when I had the baby because there was some kind of infection or something like this because they said it wasn't fluid, but it was fluid. Okay. So these people been playing around behind the scenes all this time. Do I know if they killed me and took the baby? Do I know what they did? If these is alien people or something like this? You understand? Or if these are these people, what I said, these special services here. You just never know. But this could be somebody could be look how they're sitting right here. Somebody could have put left somebody on some type of vacant land or ranch. What is that?
Why was that there?
Where? I don't know. Where? I don't know.
Is this ovulate? Mom, you always say that and you don't take it
We're
anymore.
going tomorrow. Yeah.
Mom, it just appeared in there
Okay.
for no reason.
Just
I don't have
do
a
what I
bag.
said. Find one.
No,
Yes.
I don't want to keep holding it.
All right. So we got this big rock here. All right. And this could have also happened again at some point in time. And then we got something on the side of some garage or something. Or, yeah, don't give it to me though. Put it over there somewhere. Um,
Put it where?
just put it right up there. Mm-hmm. The ten of wands, maybe. Somebody could even be going leaving some place to go check and see if something is underneath the rock, because somebody could be underneath a rock here. It says something about the Bible verse says something about and go put something underneath a large rock. This could even be a child of somebody's. Okay, they did the same thing to a child here. That was because it's like it's not like I feel like the people that's listening to this, you know what this is. You just confused because of who. Either I was never supposed to find out my status, or you asking yourself why is it happening to somebody in this status though. You know what it is. I'm not the one that know what it is. You know, this is like somebody trying to explain or say, I want to know what this child is talking about. This sounds like the program that they did in 1954, the X something here program. Why the fuck would she be saying this right here? This sound like what they was doing back in the 50s. Do you understand? Is it a chance that some of these people that work for the CIA or somewhat some other corporation, they remember what they did back then and redid some shit like this in their basement and start targeting regular people? Like, I mean, can we just think outside the box just a little bit one time? Because we could be at the point in the Bible when nobody dies no more. Now, what the fuck do you do with all these people? You understand? That should be dead because of their activities. What do you do? Okay, so we could be talking about the one that's here, that's supposed to be killing the ones with the body and the soul, or killing them in the heaven, and I mean the ones that's in the higher spots or whatever, and then the ones that's in the lower spots. You understand? This is like a exorcism on a certain type of level here. How do we know that what Hitler did wasn't a huge exorcism? Do you get what I'm saying? And these people gonna be on here like, oh, boogeyman, telling boogeyman stories in front of their campfire cell phones. And this is the way that these people do, and this is how they do it. You were there when they made the plans. That's why when it said in the Bible, it said, I think it was Peter. They said, weren't you there with them, amongst them, Peter? When he was telling on the dude saying, oh, he was there doing X, Y, and Z and this crimes or whatever like this. And they said, weren't you there with amongst them too, Peter? The fuck? I think it was Peter. I can't remember who it was, but he was like, "Weren't you there amongst them when they was doing this?" Because somebody's trying to act like a victim with somebody, that's actually your abuser. This is a obsessed abuser, or these people that they're trying to cleave on to anything in the likeness of family or what they can remember or something like this, because if this is a forever young grandmother, that doesn't mean that she actually seen me or touched me, or this could be what was in the background while this other grandmother was in the Truman Show. This could be who ran up on me or something in the back from the background. Do you understand? So somebody could be like, "Oh, they said your grandma did that murder on you, or that well, was it, or was it the person in the background, or was it the grandmother that was in the truth?" Because most of the time, the people in the Truman Show, I would think that in the '80s they wasn't hacking like that yet. Now anybody could be hacked in the Truman Show. They can come in and out of the Truman. Somebody could go out of the Truman Show, go to a location, come back, check back in. It's like checking out a fucking library book and putting your name on the damn paper, like, you know what I'm saying? They got that little thing in the front page with everybody's name on it, so you can go back and say, no, this person got the book back in January. I don't know what the big deal, why we had to do that anyways. You know, because sometimes people will get a book and never read it, and then there you go getting in trouble for the rips and tears in the book, and you didn't even open that motherfucker. It was the person before you that had the book. You know what I'm saying? So this is that. This could also be somebody trying to do something like play on somebody's heartstrings. I was getting that because again, there could be a male here that is connected to me and these women and these grandmothers. It's something like this. And he's officially mine. With me, he's supposed to hunker down and be with me in real life. But with these women, he was like a entity or something like this. But he's afraid to convert or come into something and be for me or something like this. And these women know how to control or whip this man around or something and do whatever they want him to do. And then and say, I know what you did last. I know what you did. I know what you did. And then there's a other masculine here, a feather or something that they want me to be foreign or want somebody to be foreign, and they don't want me to have a physical partner that's equivalent to me. You understand? When God put me with one in the first place that was customized to me, and I was customized to this person, and we was equivalent, right? And it's like this family use witchcraft to make me share his essence and mine with them, or something like this weird. So this SpaceX energy, this could also what they was doing with this SpaceX program, all right? Because this is almost like this person, like, oh, I thought it was the dad. I thought it was this child in my stomach. I thought it was this baby that I drowned out or did a drowning spell so they could be emotional all their life, too emotional, get this position. And then they meet me, it's like a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Wailing Wall or something. Not the Wall of China, but it's like something else. A brick house. You understand? Just letting it all hang out. You see? And now it was all the ways because the person that's fortunate is the fortunate one. Okay? So this is something like felt like last night when I fell asleep. I'm like, I don't even care what these people. I know what y'all. As soon as I got finished doing this video, because I couldn't keep this out of my mind. And then I'm like, well, that would be stupid. These people trying to find me to say that I'm a murderer or something. That'd be stupid for me to explain that shit like that. Leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Go lay down. Know that y'all about to do that. That's what I'm saying. With the scriptures that I put up yesterday? That's like letting them fall into a snare. Because I actually wasn't setting that as a snare. But I said, oh, I know how somebody could probably word that. And then it end up being a snare for them. Because I could see who was coming out like, yeah, ain't gonna be no more problems. But they're only these people is gonna stop doing the problems after they think they got me on something to confess for something that these people did. You get what I'm saying? Um, somebody is mad. Somebody is being the king of wands here as well. This mommy Wati is trying to mimic the king of wands out of me. You see what I'm saying? But these people cannot even be mandated reporters, or they cannot have these positions as tillers or people that work the land or work with agriculture, because they have been found to be abusive to children. This is why they all trying to relinquish their records and shit like this. No, it's not because you a vampire. It's because what the fuck you've been found to be doing to children or something like this. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles coming in from the devil here. That's why I'm saying, even if they got to give it to you, somebody don't want you to get it from clean hands. I was hearing something from a movie the other day. She was like, the money from father or whatever is evil. Take it and go like this and bury it somewhere, something like this. But no, it's something about these people. Because I feel like the devil even can hand me something. Do you understand? It's something about me and the devil. It's about our relationship, or the one that they called the devil. I feel like this is also something where somebody can finally. I don't play with the devil, but I'm just saying somebody can finally see the devil or speak on it how it really is, but they're gonna try to make it seem like you a devil worshiper. You understand? It's something like this here. But somebody could be blocking it. I don't know why I put that here, but somebody could be blocking this person from handing this to someone here. And then somebody going to this Jack the Ripper energy, because then you damned or something. What God do? It said God can turn a person like this white, or God can do something to a person, and these people can too. It's almost like Republicans and Democrats, or the bloodline is refusing to do what the work that they're supposed to do. So they want you to be like a Crip, or they want you to be like um, a uh, a Republican. I mean, a Democrat, or go with the blue. But this is kind of like the could have something to do with the ocean. Could also have something to do with the rituals they do. It could also have something to do with Tales from the Crypt energy. But no, they've been doing something with the Republican or the deep parts of the red or the bloodlines here, where they done mixed up something too much. Okay, it's like America's backbone. They don't want America to have a backbone. So the backbone breed, or whoever the backbone, the backbone is, okay, um, the real backbone. She know when to give love, and people can't convince her to do it no other way. She know what they need. It's not the mammy either. It's not the cleanup woman. It's not none of that. Because you cleaning up for niggas that ain't even it, bitch. It's different. I think when somebody has had a man, whether my man was a scammer the whole time or not, they fucked up. It's different to have a solid foundation where your bills is paid the whole time. You understand what I'm saying? Then somebody that, always wish they had that or something, but they'll be like, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad independent bitch. But there's times when you want it, or you had other men, or you had multiple men pay on your bills. That also a lot that opens up. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my automobile? That also opens you up to some type, the more the merrier. Okay. Also the skim walking shit. these people that deal with this Mary thing from Haiti, um, that they chose to have this person be prosperous with than me. The person was abundant with me. The abundant nature of our relationship let the person go and have maybe a 10 of pentacles with that person. So it's the abundance of this main female situation between me and this male that a lot of these people some type of in my wealth, that a lot of them some type of, damn, what word did I just use? I think it's too early, y'all. I don't want to say wealth, I don't want to say abundant, but a prevalent some type of lifestyle. Okay, you know, it's usually like, nah, fuck that, this is the meat and potatoes. This is who's supposed to be living in that kind of house. This is supposed to be who driving a nice car. The fuck you talking about? It ain't the bitch that came along. So there's something here about sexual harassment, or there's something here about some kind of takeover or something, or making other people from other nations come here and show out and show their ass to Americans that's still struggling with the inflation from the Biden administration. You understand? And I'm the real abundance, and there's no way that that's gonna change. And you can say that I'm prideful or whatever the fuck you want to say, but it ain't gonna change shit. That this is the abundance, bitch. You can't tell me that I'm not wealth and abundance. Okay, so I might not have it right here in my hand. The wheel of fortune is the motherfucking wealth. It's stagnant and it's sitting on this axis, but it's the most wealthy thing. You to see what I'm saying? It's wealth on its own. So, do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So this could be something like that. The Democrats is also a little bit, emotional, over the place list. They, whatever like this. And but the Republicans could be some fucking bastards too, because you acting like you the bloodline, but you're not orderly. You're not doing it like the bloodline. You rejecting me, the richness of the blood that's backing whatever this is for centuries, is stupid as hell. So even if it was only one of me and 10 of y'all, or 100 of y'all and one of me, to reject this lets me know that the nature of this thing on my soil that's saying it fuck with me, America, is foreign. It's the nature of your institution is foreign. And then we don't need Democrats and Republicans or some shit like this no more, then, do we? That's what that is. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Like that. So this ain't got nothing to do with that. With those people. And if this nigga don't want to act right, it don't have nothing to do with him. Then it's all on me, I guess. Even though that person could be getting resources and help and assistance and, coddled or whatever. And I'm out here like homeless in the wild, even though I have a home of my head. Everything is foreign in this house. All these people is foreign. I don't even think these are the original people I started in this house with. You understand? Yeah, look, we got these people right here. Somebody could be coming for some old lady or something here. We got whoever this is with the pitchforks. It's almost like there's a space open up for somebody to get kicked out of this realm or something. And it's this grandmother or something, but they're trying to put me in there. I noticed that I didn't even have no gray hairs. I'm supposed to be 45 years old. I don't have no gray hairs. Just now, I got like a couple gray hairs in my head or something like this. It's like somebody's forcing me to age or something like this. And these people is weird. Yeah, this could be the old lady in the Most High. This person is trying to transmute that energy that's burning that ass for your sins of the past, trying to put it on the Most High. Even trying to make this person old and hunched over. You get what I'm saying? To block some kind of bliss. And this is supposed to be the prime of somebody's life here. I was just watching somebody drinking some wine or something the other day, looking on like this. But this person could be reading some kind of spell book or something here, in order to block something. Or somebody is trying to read a book and say, this is a witch. You know, she knows too much, and this is somebody this a fortune teller that uses a crystal ball or something like this. Look, I read books. I have all of these books on my back shelf. You know, look at me. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like this. Look at all of these books. I'm in the Elks Club or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand these people. Knowing that most of the people, if I still use my slang or my fun, you know, speech, that the people that's listening to this, that's how they probably talk and act. So it's more like, oh my God. It's giving me like it's giving me baps. You know, that old stiffy Caucasian man, you know, they also knew that I would have a new way of looking at something. The crisis coming talking about shit that got people puzzled, got people pissed off. What you mean I ain't white? I'm Caucasian and you white, bitch. Look at your skin color. And it's like I don't have to prove nothing to know. I already did the work. You could have deleted all the videos on my channel. I didn't prove what I said on my channel. And you know what? I didn't back none of that shit up either. But you know who the fuck did it. All right. So, you know, I'm not going to go back and forth or debate with you. I've already made the decision from the information that I have consumed. This is the way I'm looking at it. I didn't go change any of your papers and documents or anything like this. You can call yourself what the fuck you want. I just know what it is. And ain't nobody gonna change that. So, this is somebody like this. This could also be like three different wives here. And I'm gonna say wives, what I say like decades or something like this, like the grandmother special to the man, the father or the grandfather or a feather here. I keep on using this nail here. This person that's getting everything stripped from them, but this is the most high with the two of wands here. Okay, this is the most high. And then this person over here with this glitz and glam, like somebody has a certain type of lifestyle. All right. This could even be a woman here with a lot of books. Cause I know that I know that that was Candy on that motherfucking video with that dude that day. The pop okay or whatever the damn channel is called. I know that that was her with all them bookshelves right there. You just changed her lips. You changed her lips to look like that man's lips because these people probably getting under fire. They probably getting under fire because they know that I'm the real child of that person or whatever. This will prove what y'all did. You if they did take my womb and leave me for dead and take a child with them or something like this. Because this person looks, you know, like a lawyer or something like. But again, here we go. This energy here. Okay, let's look at it this way. The voodoo doll here. Okay, somebody is not a voodoo doll or something like this. In reverse, this is a real. I don't know what somebody could be here. Okay, with the six of stakes. Wait, what is it? Let's see how this is. And then you have the person right here that's not fortunate due to the fact that we got JJ, John Johnson. Somebody, this could be the boy on right. It's like somebody having you trapped in a basement for like a decade or 10 years. And they're like, don't be scared here. I'm your friend. See, I bring you food every day. I do this, I do that. Okay. Like I do this, I do that, or something. And you just down in the basement, like looking at this motherfucker when he come down there with your forehead dirty and your hair sticking up everywhere. You get what I'm saying? So we got the trying to see. There's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 4, the V4. Okay, 1, 5 of swords. I don't know. We got the 5 of swords in reverse for the old lady. And I don't want to really look up anything. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that's not. I don't know. Somebody could be a vampire. or somebody could be a witch. Okay, we also got the feather behind this person. So this is a feather on the crown that's behind this person. And then you have the person that's unfortunate here with the wheel of fortune in reverse, because all these people this person is wealthy in the land because the land belongs to the sun. That's why they have some type of say so here. There's no people here, just green mountains majesty. All right, blocks are fun. Somebody could be blocking, like all you got is the land. You don't have no nothing else, or something like this. And then you have this person here that what is not the child with this hierophant. Okay, yeah, with the hierophant in reverse, because they could have sent my hierophant out with this person, and these people could have lived a hoity-toity lifestyle and looked at me as like a turd. They was watching me through the CIA or something, like a turd in a toilet. Okay, they was trying to look at me like a turd in a toilet, when again, these is people that keep the outside of their cup clean, but the inside is filthy. Somebody might even be sipping on some scissor. Somebody want to keep it that way so they don't get embarrassed here. That's like somebody turning themselves Caucasian or getting painted white and then treating their daughter like a piece of trash, and they sitting next to Mexico, and then the daughter have to behead them or execute them because she's the actual king. That I'm telling you, because she's the actual king. And these people are causing strife here. They've even stolen and killed or something this person and her children. Well, they can't do it to the Holy Spirit or whatever this is. So that's the reason why I'm still here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This could also be this feather here. That's on that podcast or whatever on YouTube. Um this could be this candy person who he took with him off the grid instead of me. And this is me here. You see what I'm saying? It's something like this. And these people hope that this go on behind the scenes, but it feels okay to do it this way. Yeah. And I feel like whoever this is in the middle, this is what they keep on doing. This autumn energy here, this is what they keep doing, is taking and sending this person, sending my person off with like a young lady, making me feel old or putting something in my bloodstream to slow me down. Because they know that I'm supposed to be, my agility and stuff is still supposed to be up until I'm like 80 or something. So even if you're trying to say I'm 40 something, no, for whatever I am or something like this, I don't even supposed to slow down and get tired until like 80 years old for real. And it's not even being cocky. It's just I'm telling you something that I shouldn't know, that y'all know, the people that's watching, who you know who the fuck you is, that I shouldn't know. This is how God speak for real. All right. So somebody keeps sending this man off into these little things with these little happy trails or something with these younger women here. All right. I don't know what I used to have one of these little brooms here, a cinnamon broom thing. Page of Wands. Somebody is thinking to do something here. This could be this person's child. Okay. This person could have a child with my husband in another realm. So my best friend and my husband can have children. They could have populated another realm. Okay. My best friend and my husband. Okay. Uh the grandfather or the uncle, it's something like this. Or these people took on, like my best friend could have took on my grandfather's identity, or there's something deeper here. There's something deeper here. These are people that was so-called African American, black, or Puerto Rican or something like this, and then now they're Mexican, speaking Spanish and everything. But 50 years ago they were not. They were speaking English and they were black. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or so-called black. Or American Indians. It's the same thing, like it's going happening over and over again here. Now somebody could be getting what this could be like a boo hag or something, or one of them entities that do something like this, where if they stop and count these things, or this man could be, or this child can be, and now they can't get into this person's body or get into somebody's body here. And then we have the pirate here, Page of Swords energy. Somebody can see. Somebody could be trying to keep a pirate away from somebody, or a pirate at bay, but he can see what this man or she can see what this man is doing, sneaking off on these little one-off trips or two-off trips with whoever this is. Somebody could want this person away because it's almost like this person is a pirate now, but they look at you or me as the emperor. And this person is saying, look what your man is out here doing. But I feel like something is about to backfire on someone. Because if I talk like I am, this is not a professional channel, might I add. Um, I look at this as like on the movie Armageddon, when the people are like planted in little parts of the country and there is anyone else out there or whatever, you know, because there's a lot of movement going on, but none of these people are people. You see what I'm saying? They could be all zombies. And there's somebody like, oh my goodness, good. I found one like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, it's not like the apocalypse like you seen it in the movies. But motherfucker, it's something ain't right. This is like Rick waking up in the motherfucking hospital. What this feel like? This look like Rick waking up in the hospital after the apocalypse. Okay, listen, but it's like um, it's like just a complete collapse of these people here. Um, all the zombies got the money. All the zombies got the money. Okay. Pegasus. Somebody's gonna do something here. It's almost like they're trying to give the Alberons and the Greens my family tree. And these people should be deported. This is it's like Article 42 or whatever all over again. You understand? And I'm feeling like they're just saying like, oh well, you know, you're just doing this, but no, I could feel what they're doing. It's not for everybody to see it the way that I'm seeing it, but you know when I'm saying what I'm saying that there's no way I know that unless I'm experiencing that. There's no way to trace what you're experiencing when it comes to this. Because this person would have had to put this dad under, would have had to kill this dad. This person's dad could have killed this dad, and this is when they gain some type of power here. And this is like it's like giving me Pippi Longstock in here. Page of Swords energy. So it's like my in-laws are switching places with me. Like I don't know what you're gonna do because this is our land, but it's like no, this is my land, and this is my everything. You motherfuckers is gonna have to leave with the bitch that you thought you was about to play with me with. But it's almost like this is like Pippi Longstock and like, oh, my dad is from Gullah something, whatever island, and you know, there's gold or whatever, and she's in there with her horse and her monkey. You know what I'm saying? You know, these different, you know, elements in her home. You know. And she's like, oh, Papa, whatever. And then he showed up. So this could be all three different things here. The grandmother, me, and then the last one, this is this like 2010 version of Candelaria. Okay? Knowing that these people didn't read all them books, or they had to go out of the system and hide from the sun and get knowledge because somebody was making them feel not that knowledgeable. Okay? I feel like this is what this is. Some of these people could be secondary playing parts with celebrities, but acting like they reading or something like this, but they're not. They're doing music and stuff like this or something like this. They just have that. Like somebody's doing something obvious because I said that on my channel lots of times. You know how somebody make they look smart is talk in front of a whole bunch of books. We made jokes about it. Like, you know how them people get on the news, they got all them books behind them and shit like this. And again, I probably did more reading than all of these people put together in the past 20 years. You see what I'm saying? So somebody's showing up as the star still, or these people have to they have to answer, why did they have my star? The Hierophant, why did you have my star? Yayo, why did you have my star? Why did these people have my star? All right. Why did this spouse have my star? Why did this Albaron have my star? And now they all want to do something to me because the stars have been accustomed to these fake stars for a long time. Okay. That's what this is. So they want something to backfire on me. It's also, you know, fill the sky with stars. You already did with my essence. What are you doing? It's time for the harvest. This could also be them doing the same thing, or something is backfiring on this Tyler energy, because Tierra Tarot and them is the ones that kidnapped Tyler from me when she was like 2 years old, and that's Alea. That's one of her clones. Zendaya is one of her clones. The damn girl that you put in jail for the group of teenagers down there in the South that killed their friend or whatever. One was a little girl and the rest of them was boys. That's a clone of Alea. And one of them you got on the silent treatment here. That y'all using her as an escort, a high end escort, and that's her too. When she went to California, Gemini, and y'all swapped her out, Gemini. Because again, some of the celebs have children with me behind the scenes. So what would they need to do? What would they need to do? It's not like we talk. Some of these people talk with your family member, something like this. These is different type of star seed energy that I'm talking about. This is like, oh, why would Beyonce want to have a baby with you, bitch? You broke or something. But no, you broke or something like this. But this is, I'm saying, the reason why these celebrities got money, got married to me or connected me or seed with me is because I'm the more wealthy than all of them. I just don't have the money. They have done something to it. It's more about a system than something even being personal. The problem is the king didn't know that you. This is like I'm telling you, this is like on Rain when the king started going to God, and everybody was like, "Is this nigga going crazy or what?" And then they tried to keep him like, "Oh yeah, go and read the Bible or whatever." And Catherine Medici and everybody started to run the kingdom, and he had to snap up out of it, or else they was about to kill his ass. Okay. He had to come up out of the God source energy. They started making fun of him and everything like this. They was about to kill him and shit. This is what this is. But all these, no, one thing, I haven't made one arrangement with any of these people, but they have meetings all day about my crown, about America, about what I'm supposed, the shit that I'm supposed to be doing now. They're all doing it, and they're all our enemies. This is a terrorist threat. They came in as family and friends. Y'all could have, the spies and the watchers could have seen these people around me, taking care of me, tending to me throughout the years. But now they have some type of, they have something here. All right. They have some type of power here. This is not, this is like alien invasion type shit. Like in a minute, this thing is going to be sewed up so tight. The only thing we're going to be able to do is shut down the entire thing. We're going to have to make it illegal to be police, make it illegal to have judges, make it illegal to do these things. This is how hard this shit is about to get in a minute. And some people already sitting real high on their horse with, you know, a straight dick in their back because they know that they already have their little preparedness places. And if you're not nice to me or you don't suck my dick, bitch, you're not getting in, you know. And it's just like, oh, well, I guess this is where it ends for me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's about to, all the not important people are about to go into the bunkers in the places where the important people were supposed to be, and then they think they're gonna be safe there. When they pull the plug, that's all this is. All this shit is somebody wants you to be hustling. This all a fucking distraction right here. Because if you don't already, you might well forget about it. You about to be one of the ones that's taken by God or something, or you gonna be one of the ones that's just fucked up. So many people out here homeless, like just getting you, oh, this homeless girl, let me look at her. But instead of prepping for yourself or something like that, it's something that I'm not concerned about. But they know what's going on. They do. Okay. They know. Somebody could be drinking a lot, feeling some kind of way about something. So the queen soul for real energy here. Also, I'm getting pretty wings to fly. This could be the person that kept somebody hostage or kept me hostage or ate me or something like this, or one of my clones. But it's not, they don't understand the concept. This is lusting after the flesh. Which one look like the queen? Go get it. Which one look like Elvis? Go get it. Which one look like this? Go get it. Which one look like Michael Jackson? Go get it. They not understanding about the consciousness. Whenever you doing something, I change. If not, I'm still the same. Whatever, whether it's jumping back in me when they kill off these bodies, whatever this is, because they don't want to. They don't know if somebody, an angel or a star or something, and I just am. You just, I'm trying to tell you here. Just, I don't know what these people are doing. Okay, so we got this masculine energies. We got Hades out here. All right. And then we have this person coming here through this portal here. Okay. And this person Ten of Swords, this person here. It's like a masculine energy was lured in by this child, this Page of Wands child with this stand up late doing something. Could even have something to do with this sodomizing. Because see how the star's butt is sticking out? Because this child is a stolen, this Albaron feminine or male took this seed from me and created something between me and her. And this person is playing a part right now in this household as if it's my doting child, but they're running over here to this person. Okay. They're working with this person that's an enemy. Because if my child is in the Truman Show and living in the house with me, why are you over here and I'm not talking to you in person like you some kind of fucking celebrity or somebody special? But you got this little child up in the house with me acting like this my daughter when you know y'all already did something to my daughter. You did something to my original daughter with this Taurus. And when this Taurus came back around, even if you had something to do with this Taurus, you even if you had something to do with this Taurus, you, because he looked like he could have got hit in the head here. When you was making it seem like, oh, it's not your child or something like this. Because and his daughter could be out there dead. Ten of Swords. Somebody try to come back through this portal, they killed them. Because all these people is afraid of me, but I'm the wrong one to been afraid of. You understand? Also, uncleanliness also keeps away, what do you call it? Uncleanliness keeps away the bougie demons too. Somebody's trying to flip the script. Before I feel like they swapped my daughter out before the Nazaria thing. When I think they swapped out my daughter, I was like, girl, when she started middle school, I told her, girl, you got to start, taking a shower every day or whatever. She was getting a little, musty. I remember the little girl, Sarah, she used to be musty all the time. The My dad's girlfriends, when I had to move with them, her little girl was musty all the time. These people are revered or powerful by something. I don't know. But in them, my boyfriend was telling me when he was younger, he never took like his drawers used to be crusty. He never took a shower. when he was little. Okay. And then his mom had to tell him, because this is the conversation we was having about when do you tell the child or how do you tell the child that it's time to start taking a shower every day. And he was like, I used to be so dirty when I was a little boy or something like this. Of course, he's not like that. He wasn't like that when he met me, but in his elementary days. But I think that these are some kind of beings or something that latched on to them. And when my daughter, the last time I feel like she was normally her, about 5 years ago, I was like, girl, you got to, and she was like, no, it's a protection barrier or something like this. Right. And I also noticed too that the ones that can actually, the entities or whatever that can actually do something to harm you, if I'm the Holy Spirit, I could be dirty and these motherfuckers can come and do whatever, but you're not going to totally mess me up. But if people are in higher places messing with higher weapons, the not so sharply clean house keeps them away. They got OCD. They don't have nothing to do but make things look perfect because there's nothing else inside of them. Okay? So OCD is actually some type of mental disorder. Okay? To have everything perfect or whatever like this or whatever this is. It actually is an insecurity. Like you don't have control over yourself or something like this. It's actually the reverse effect. So if an entity want to visit you at night and they don't like something, they will let you know about it through ads and advertising the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have saved your life by not taking a bath twice a day because the ones that's higher up that is all about OCD and all cringe worthy when they come around because they have to have everything perfectly clean around them. With the technology and the tools that they have, they, you know, would probably be able to really mess you up. So, you know, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Because if you pure at heart or you got pure energy, the demons and stuff can come. They're not gonna be able to. Millions of them can come. They're not gonna be able to afflict you how they want to. Okay. Yeah, as I'm talking about somebody coming creeping up in somebody's bed or something. Ten of Swords. So somebody's like, oh, you got beautiful wings to fly. You didn't kill me. All right. Yeah, see what I've become. Now this is when they're gonna start. They're in real time. They're sitting here starting. But it's like, okay, in real time they're starting the countdown. But I'm hearing see what I become, and it's almost like this. It's like even if you knew this person, whatever this person became, whatever this person became, you wouldn't want to be down in a bunker with this motherfucker. Do you understand? Okay, you wouldn't want to be. Okay. Do you understand? You're not losing out here. Okay. This is when you realize motherfuckers be talking about spirituality, bitch, you crazy. Because most of these people would just be like, okay, take me in or something. Bitch, I'm worried about what's in there, not what the fuck is outside of it with my energy flow. I'm more worried about what's in that bunker with these motherfuckers. You know, this ain't the same. You know, you might well forget about getting the same motherfucker back. Or even if you had a twin flame 3 years ago, you might well forget about it being the same motherfucking person. You might well forget about that. You might well forget about that. So this is Candelaria. So it's these motherfuckers got the potential to look up Candelaria Albaron, see what all the programs she been on Carson. She been on Carson. She had a costume and she was on Carson. You the one that got everybody harassing me on Instagram talking about everybody wanted her because she's sitting in the position that I'm supposed to be in with this fake father, this phony father. You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason why she is being looked at as the one that everybody wanted because this is the person that's using this energy or this essence of mine sitting in my power seat. Other than that, that's not the person. All right. So we got something like I'm feeling very nauseated right now, very pregnant, even though I just got off my menstrual. So that shit would be um impossible. But I'm hearing meadow. In the meadow, or this could be also a mobster energy like the Sopranos. He had that girlfriend named Meadow that he always went back to for whatever. Somebody trying to make somebody their Meadow. Or I think that there was a Meadow as well on Mad Men. It was a certain girl that didn't have a high place in somebody's heart, but they was there somewhere still. Somebody can't let the person go. And somebody was not found in the alley or something like this, or your name is not Allie. Allie is using your name. You're not Allie. Allie could have switched cups with me. This Allie Carter or this Allie Parham. Somebody could have switched cups with me. So okay, these cards get very direct. It's either talking about me, south, north, or whatever. So we got Meadow, and then we have Allie. Somebody was not found in the alley, or their name is not Allie. Okay, this could be this person that's mixing up this here, or somebody's working at a breeding farm. Okay, so somebody knows so much about the breeding farm because they work at one. The money is just too good, and there's no other way for these creatures to make money right now. So that's what they're doing. Okay, the Crooks, last name Crooks, test tube, because these people are mad here. And most of these males have already been castrated and thrust in front of us as like YouTubers that's popular, lady boys now. It's kind of sad. I don't know why they did that. And this person is doing something with test tubes or test tube babies, or this person made a test tube baby and put it inside of me, or something like this. Okay? But I'm the real power here, and I'm not dead. So you can't do that. You're going to get your ass burned. Period. And it's just like, for me, I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, you love the image or something like this. Well, you know what? It's only one person I cared about a little bit. I'd rather take the image that you created of Drake, the fake Drakes. I would rather keep that, because I would rather keep the thought of that than to deal with any of these people. That's my stance. So somebody could have took something, put a test tube baby in somebody, or something like this. We also got Hades in reverse. All right, and then we got this Ken Pent. This this could be like Barbie and Ken. This could be my Ken, or this could be this Taurus, but he just a different color. He might be brown skin right now. I just don't understand, because no, the force of will. We picked that up a long time ago. I thought that was when they like force somebody, they force something, somebody's hand at the wheel or something like this. But this person is being beheaded, and the power could be given to me, or this person is like, no, not without putting a baby in there. So this is like somebody that'll try to get you pregnant before they die, to make it force something here. Now these people been taking babies out of my womb for I don't know how long, but the jealous women that want somebody stuck just like they dumbass was, they're the ones that try to do this. And if I have to get an abortion, I'm not telling you if I believe in it or not, but if I had to ask God to remove something from me, I will do it. You're not about to fucking force me to do nothing. You says thou should not kill, motherfucker. I'm not thou. Thou is y'all. I'm not thou. So we got power here. This person could be being beheaded here. And I keep on saying that over and over again. Because these people are all working together. And again, it's the Antichrist. These people are all this person. So this is something that is obsessed with God, or the Son of God on earth. This is some power that these people grabbed in the past. Y'all allowed them to do it here. Because I'm hearing this shit was not my, like, people supposed to have taken care of this. Like, something is, like, off the charts here. There's nothing you can do, you know? It's like somebody could have built a bunker with your hard earned money, and they're saying you can't come in there. But even if you came in there now, you weren't there when all these people were hauling all this stuff in to make this bunker. So they still looking at it like you don't belong here. You didn't work for this or something like this. This is what somebody is doing. Even though it's my blueprint, it's my money that went into it or something like this. These people were never it's like Final Destination. They're gonna die anyways because they was never supposed to be here. They was never supposed to procreate or anything. You get it? Ace of Pentacles. The metal energy. And this can also be this because these people are scared to be alone or something like this. As long as I got my resources or whatever, and even if not, shit, you know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The Princess of Cups energy here. What you gonna do? Trying to tell you. The way that these people allow somebody to treat you outside of the bunker, why would you want to go in a bunker with these people? They probably got the same thing set up for you in a small little room this time if they bring you into something. Yeah, Ace of Wands. The power is being given on to someone. Everybody's running and hiding. Somebody could be coming back like really downtrodden here. Ace of Swords. There is real love out here on the board. Somebody just don't want me or you to feel it. It's something like this. But it's only the people that really were supposed to be here, like the American people that have some kind of deeper bond because of how we were created, that only care. These other people that trick them to go against me or America or whatever like this, they don't. The dark-eyed people could be test tube babies too. We got the truth here. Ace of Wands, power. Ace of Swords, truth. Something is being revealed about this moon energy or what somebody was doing in the dark. And this is about to be death to many people. Somebody could be coming to their senses. It don't matter how sexy somebody was or something like this. So it's coming to an end here. So that means that these people would have had to kidnap me or something within the past 2 weeks or something like this, and then impregnate me and bring me back because I just finished my menstrual like yesterday. So you touch me on my menstrual. And my rules is that you're going to die anyways. Not just at night. Anybody touch somebody on their menstrual. Again, the reason why somebody wants somebody to stop doing tarot is because I could call out that the tarot is my menstrual show. Like those minstrel shows people used to put on back in the day. And these people are touching me while I've been doing tarot. Then you die. So it's like somebody just sitting here as bait. You all going to die. Ace of Pentacles. They all out here. Now, there's a Lord God that's pissed off about this, but I'm not even worried about you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I kind of feel bad a little bit because if this is this person, somebody was taking advantage of mentally ill, forever youngers or something like this. Just like I was saying about the girl. I seen one of these masculines dancing with this girl. The little girl. She looked young, but that's Kiki. That's Kiki. It's also Down syndrome. It's giving me that energy of the girl with Down syndrome that could see other people's thoughts here on American Horror Story. Okay. on American Horror Story. Um, the girl was gonna run away with her boyfriend that had Down syndrome. I mean, she had Down syndrome, and she was gonna run away with that boy, and the mama didn't want her to. But I feel like somebody could have had sex with somebody, and they tried to put this person in jail, but that's a 30-year-old woman. She just looked like a 15-year-old girl. Run up on you. Okay, she just looked like a 15-year-old girl. And so they could be using this to put somebody when they said that, oh, it's probably a minor. I don't want to speak up for Drake or anything like this, but I kind of can see where somebody's coming from here. Seven of Cups. Because I feel like Drake is, this Candy person has a clone that looked like Drake. They're going to say it's the brother. So I think that this is this person. This person is Tekashi 69. This is the same person. Martha, they just turned you into a boy rapper. And you see what I'm saying? Confirmation. So it's a possibility that they were using my man's semen when the girl Katie that lived next to me, this is another clone of Candy, Alberon. And these children that this person was having, probably over there could have been not by Emilio, the dad, because that would have been your dad, not your husband. And you was having kids with my husband. You see what I'm saying? Or you was stealing semen from my husband. You get what I'm saying? The fuck? You was stealing semen or you was having sex with this husband. Okay? And these are all fakes. These people don't have no rights to any of this. All of it is mine. It's just all mine. They don't have no rights to any of this. Like I said, if this is the Little John energy, these people liked it when I didn't know who I was. But this is Uncle John. This is Tasha. You is a okay. You could be a child that John had after death. Listen, y'all the John the Baptistites, and y'all don't like Jesus, and that's just it. You don't like the Christ, or you don't like me. All these people had something to do with stealing this money. Yeah, test tube baby. Somebody with this dark eyes, or this could also be this. This is giving me the sassy slay Yoni, and the little boy, like the son of the devil. Remember, remember the son of the devil, and he came alive and he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do, and they was like, "You the son of the devil. You can have anything you want." And he went to California and he rebuilt he rebuilt the robot, the lady that I think it was Kathy Bates in there, and he remade her. He said, "Oh, I wanted to have the same lady that used to make me feel good when I was whatever," but they burned her. They burned her at the stake or whatever. In the community, and then the AI giants was able to recreate her again as a robot. So these people could be robots too. Also, I'm getting something about fairies. Okay. Somebody is giving out the wrong information. Somebody's giving out the wrong information. I'm never talking to these people again if they did whatever this is that I feel like they did. Okay. It's not even nothing personal. We don't have to feel no kind of ways about whatever it is. You're not going to survive, though, if you're still going up against me, if God was asking me. You understand? Remember, this is the Lord God. This is somebody that was taking what God made, okay, the sun and whatever this is, and adding these people from the overseas or something here to it, and these grasses or the offspring to this mix. White my ass. People with the last name White, okay, that's my privilege or something like this, okay? It's just, I don't care about these people and their fake expedition or whatever. Again, Queen of Wands is the sun. The High Priestess in reverse is a witch. That's not the Alpha and Omega, whoever somebody's dealing with right now. Even this I looked at this one person. I'm like, is y'all trying to say that that's my daughter? She's a new tarot reader. I just seen her for the first time today. Okay, in case the people that's actually the righteous ones are seeing, they've been watching me all this time. It's one of these girls I laid eyes on for just a second, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? You understand? All right, and then we have some kind of sacrifice here. Five of Swords. The grass or the green person. This could be this yachty energy. Somebody could be sad. Sherry Shepherd's son. I think, is that who it is? No, it's not Sherry Shepherd. The other one with the gums. Another comedian, dark skin with a more square jaw. I'll put her picture up later if I can find it. Because Sherry Shepherd, that could be Joanne. That could be Joanne. Ooh. Dr. Phil's original wife. That could be what that is. Dang, what is her name? Real dark skin, Cheryl Underwood, or something like this. It could be Yachty and Kanye. Yachty could be Kanye and Cheryl Underwood's child. A test tube. They all test tube. The test tube babies don't get these inheritances. Do you understand? They're gonna bogart through like they do, but they don't get the inheritance. Yeah, there's the what a tower is in here. Okay, this is kind of stupid though, because if somebody trying to put something in me, they're gonna try to make it like, oh, this whole assignment is ruined. She's telling the truth. They have been doing this the whole time. We have to clear the whole thing and just start all over. And so the only sad thing about this is that they're gonna probably try to make me keep something in my stomach that I don't know what the fuck it is. Somebody been wearing this shit like ascots and shit like this. Somebody could be on ascot, a street, but somebody has an ascot. These people think that, oh, you so stupid. Why did you say this or that? You going right where God wants you to be, and it's not even a trap. You can't help yourself. It's not even a trap. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this person is not a lawyer or nothing or a doctor. They're not the wealthy one here, but this is how they looking sitting around here. I'm trying to tell you. Two of Cups. The phone just died. And it flew on the phone like that. Two of Cups. This is something here. This could also be something that some other two people made here. Two people could be thinking that they're in love. They like to kiss or something like this. I haven't kissed anybody that much in the past 20-something years because I know that this ain't my real person. But Queen of Wands, it could just been like, even when I was intimate, it's just like, you know, what it is. This could be a little bit of my this could be my because I feel like Sex in the City is like the four rivers, the side, whatever, however, you know, the Euphrates. This is like four instinctual energies of one person. That's why I'm saying somebody want to be burned out, but there's so much more left to tell. But they're trying to stop somebody's life in the Truman Show, your livelihood, so that there's nothing else to talk about or something. But this is more of what they got: Charlotte, Samantha, Carrie, and I forget the redhead girl name, but Samantha. This is more Samantha energy, because somebody wants to use somebody as a Samantha. They want to see you at. This could be a father. I don't know. Queen of Wands is right here behind her again too. Somebody wants to use somebody as a Samantha, like a upgrade you and then make you a Samantha. And this other person could be in love and kissing on this girl, whatever this is. This witch, this dark witch. It's like, nigga, you got the woman everybody want to try or everybody want to get inside and you fucking around with this because somebody ain't even all that. And I'm not even talking about physicalities here. This could be like, you know what I'm saying? Your man is a robot now. He don't eat food, but you could cook real good. There's some nigga out there was like, man, when she used to make them pork chops and she used to make that whatever with that smothered beans and them things. Oh my God. And they deserve to have the woman or something, but somebody want to trick somebody out or something here. Yeah, this person didn't get the proper analysis on the mental. Somebody is like could be mentally ill, whoever this person somebody's having an affair with. It's a younger, wild, and free energy here. All right. So they think women don't need the same thing. We should just be dumped off into the go fuck many men field. Like we ain't just like men. If a female is a masculine, more than likely, more some Queen of Wands are. They don't think that the woman is like, I want to slow down and be with just, I want to slow down and see how it is to be in a full relationship with just one person. Same thing about a man, because this could be also a man here too. Ooh, ooh. Damn. Damn. Yeah, these relationships are interchangeable. It's like Legos or something. It's like Legos or something. And these people have full control of the relationship. You don't have choices. This is, I told you, like Ant Farm. These people come pick you up like this, pluck you up or something, these things, and take you, do whatever they want to do with you, and then plop you back, brush your hair back down pretty, and then try to put you right back on the same place on the bed or the couch. Or they have a doll that wakes up when you go to sleep. This thing wake up and start acting like you around this person. Could be night owl energy. And somebody's like, why are you doing all this? And it is to force somebody, because somebody's like, oh, you forced me. And it's like, well, it's forcing some, because you've been forcing something in somebody's life the whole time. So let's see what you all about. I will kick open that fucking door then. So, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's plans is messed up. Now this mommy Watson snake and this little boy is getting caught. This could also be somebody that is still like a little boy. Somebody is like still 15 or something. Okay. So this mommy watching, you got the 15-year-old. You got the 15, 16, and 17. You probably got the 17-year-old version of my boyfriend. After we had sex, you took this person and you've been using him as your own personal fountain after I anointed him or something like this. Or he gave you one of his sons. Or this dad was dealing with this mommy Watson energy and gave you one of the sons. Like, these are like time runners or something like this. Like they could, because they hurting or something like this, and they're tapped into the privilege pit or whatever. They could like take and maybe put. If somebody found out that they woman was cloned, they could put, and they missed her so much and love her so much, they could put a doll in an apartment. These is mostly people that be standing like, them old apartments, like, for us, it could have been like King's Court. It could be these places like the Wildflower apartment. Somebody was keeping people like, I noticed that when we moved into those apartments, yeah, we had neighbors. There were cars. The parking lots was full. But I never seen anybody coming in and out of them fucking apartments. I never see the apartment, one of them long apartments like a hotel, like a motel. I would have to guess there's like 12 apartments or 12 apartments at the bottom, 12 apartments at the top. Or 24, two on this side, one on that side, one on this side, 24 all together at the bottom, and 24 apartments at the top in one skinny hallway. Just, it's just one long hallway apartments. I lived in two apartments, or I stayed in two apartments like that. You understand? And, you know, maybe these people pay you to live small, but go big, travel to Italy and shit like this, and get more people included in this thing. All right, it's making me think like that's what this is, and these apartments become little offices where people, go back and forth and trade or transfer information or something like this. And I feel like somebody is mad because, but they acting like they didn't know that this is God's work, that this shit is about to get torn down by one little mustard seed. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Yeah, because somebody's like, okay, now you're gonna be getting in big trouble or something. Nine of Swords in reverse, or this is like my man was building this under whatever because he was caring about me or something like this, and they turned this into something else and they killed this nigga. This is payback or something like this. Or it's like Jesus' friends, like, oh, Mary Magdalene, why you talking so much? You getting on my fucking nerves or something like this. And then Jesus, she was like, well, God or whatever is the only one told me to say this stuff. Some man can't stand up to the people around them. They didn't gave them much power because God told this person to be with one person and build this with one person. And I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did. Emperor in reverse, but the plans is coming down. There's a bunch of these people could wear like, cardigans, you know, um, not Dickies, but those one kind of pants with the little one slit back pocket, like lawyers or teacher pants, you know, um, and ankle socks that's rolled. You remember them socks we used to have back in the 80s from Kmart and stuff with the little cuff thing come down. You have pink, red, yellow, all them different colors in the box with the cuff all the way around it. Like with the penny loafers, kind of like this, or like white girl shoes is what you used to call it. But now they're not doing that. They're dressing glamorous or something now. This is like bringing down the economy, bringing down the people real low, and then um, making them idolize gurus on YouTube, not celebrities in Hollywood no more, or something. Like something is like a squashing. I told you, it's like I don't know whose coat of arms that is. I thought it was in Canada though, with the lion is in the middle being squished down now. Somebody is being like squished, and that the lion could represent. They think it's just like the Lion of Judah in America, but it's the whole entire nation that's not gonna rise no higher. So while they squishing somebody down, nobody did, and this includes the newbies too that think nobody's gonna regard these new motherfuckers that thought this was a good idea either. Just what I'm getting. Somebody is so mad that they would, but they like just like act normal, just act normal like it's true. Hold on.